Welcome to Thoroughbred Action from Gulfstream Park. I'm Ron Nicoletti. It is Saturday afternoon, 12 exciting races. We have a stakes race, the Martha Washington for 3-year-old fillies. We're going to check out the track, the weather conditions, and then turn it over to track announcer Pete Aiello.
Racing at Gulfstream. First race favorite, Here Comes Bullet, comes out firing, moving up toward his inside. That's Catherine's Joy with Nonorak between. Figo being sent forward by Christian Torres to try to save the rail spot. He will, and in fact, he'll be up to challenge for the lead. Mid-flight for Dual Fuel, racing inside of Last Minute Deal. Then at the rail to Global Trouble Coco. Star Deputy is second last, and the trailer is Macho Real. Past the 5/8, Figo hard used to take the lead. He went 22-3 to get there. He leads Here Comes Bullet 3 parts of length. Nonorak third, Catherine's Joy fourth, back to fifth, and Dual Fuel. Outside and Last Minute Deal, passing Global Trouble Coco, then Star Deputy and Macho Real. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Here's the favorite. Here Comes Bullet, turning up the heat on Figo. These two pass the 3 furlong grounds, and it's now Here Comes Bullet who takes the lead. Back to second is Figo, trying to wind it up while wide on the course is Last Minute Deal. Racing between horses. Here's the run from Macho Real. Catherine's Joy is there as well. So the betting interest here, the top 5 in the betting are the top 5 at the quarter pole, with Here Comes Bullet, the odds-on favorite, turning first. Here Comes Bullet has the lead. Catherine's Joy over the top, Last Minute Deal, knifing between horses and Macho Real. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. And now Macho Real is the one who's kicking on best of all. From between, Here Comes Bullet over the top, Catherine's Joy. Catherine's Joy tries to get Macho Real. Macho Real hangs on to win it. Catherine's Joy second. Here Comes Bullet third. Last Minute Deal fourth. Then Figo in 1:24.4. And they're off. South Sea away quickly from the outside. Outshine has speed. And from the inside, Sharm El Sheikh is not far away. Away in fourth and Louder Than Bombs. Then Counter Offer ahead of DeRocher. And New Year is last of all, as Sharm El Sheikh is in front. And along the rail, he leads by half a length. South Sea is second. Outshine is third. Louder Than Bombs in the green colors on the outside fourth. Back to fifth and Counter Offer. The two laggards are DeRocher and New Year. Up front, Sharm El Sheikh went 24 seconds for the opening quarter and leads by half a length. Edwin Gonzalez has a snug hold of South Sea, who races from second. Outshine is in a box seat while racing in third. A bit wide on the course is a fourth running Louder Than Bombs. He's actually 4 deep on the course right now, 3 better than DeRocher, and the trailer is New Year. Less than 5/8 to run. Sharm El Sheikh has the lead, but he gets no breather. South Sea is latched onto him second, wide on the course and being asked to quicken. Louder Than Bombs races from third. Outshine fourth as they look like they've quickened up a bit. Back to fifth and DeRocher, and the trailer is New Year. Around the far turn they go, and now here's the run from South Sea taking on Sharm El Sheikh for the lead. South Sea has now made the lead from Sharm El Sheikh. DeRocher's running home. Just ahead of him is Louder Than Bombs. He's been on a hard drive for half a mile. They move past 3/4 and 1:11.1, and they straighten for the drive. 3 wide Louder Than Bombs, 4 wide DeRocher, 2 wide South Sea. Sharm El Sheikh tries to find under pressure. DeRocher has all the momentum out in the center. It's DeRocher who now takes the lead with less than an 1/8 to go and begins to edge clear. Back to second is Louder Than Bombs. Here's Counter Offer to get third late. DeRocher is in front. Louder Than Bombs second. Counter Offer is third. Then South Sea and New Year in 1:36.4. they're off. Earth was away quickly, 8 wasting time moving to him, away in third. That's Discreet Tune. Out of there, fourth is Gangley together with Granger County, and the early trailer is Poseidon. They speed to the half-mile point with Earth in front by a length and a quarter, 8 wasting time second, Discreet Tune third. Granger County is there fourth. Outrun in the early stages is Gangley in the white blinkers just ahead of Poseidon, who's at the back as they round the far turn. Earth on the inside went 22-1 for the quarter speed. 8 wasting time is second. Purple colors 3 wide. Granger County now third. Racing into fourth is Discreet Tune. On from fifth, that's Gangley starting to warm to the task a bit now, and the trailer is Poseidon. They race past the quarter-mile pole. They move to the top of the stretch. The 3 favorites getting ready to be 1, 2, 3 with 8 wasting time, turning first on top. Down the center in Gangley from between Granger County. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. 8 wasting time has the lead by 2. Down the center in Gangley tries to get to him. 8 wasting time close to home with the lead. Gangley taking a late shot. 8 wasting time in Gangley. Here comes Gangley, photo finish. 8 wasting time inside, Gangley outside. It'll take a photo. 104 and 2. And they're off. At the rail, Farley comes out firing. From the outside here, Super Jaguar moving up, and Super Jaguar will land the lead with 1 lap to go. From the rail, Farley is second, and Jamontier is 3 wide while third. Then back to the inside, Rocket Joe Copper. Wide on the first turn is Andrew the Bull. In between horses, Golden Decision is up on heels. Salute the Colonel is keen at the rail, and 3 wide is Uncle Curly as they race around the first turn. Super Jaguar leads and leads by a length over Jamontier in second. Farley is third. Andrew the Bull wide while fourth. In between horses, it's Rocket Joe Copper who's racing in fifth and racing about 2 lengths ahead of Salute the Colonel. Then Uncle Curly and Golden Decision is last. It's been a controlled early pace with less than 5 furlongs to run. It's Super Jaguar on top 3 parts of a length. Jamontier second, Farley third. Fourth, Rocket Joe Copper, fifth out wide, and Andrew the Bull. Then back to Salute the Colonel, racing together with Uncle Curly. And still out the back is Golden Decision. They make their way into the far turn through a 48-second opening half-mile speed. With the advantage, Super Jaguar a length and a half. Jamontier stretched out while second. At the rail, Farley third. Running home in the red, and his fourth running Salute the Colonel. That's all for Rocket Joe Copper. Then out wide, Uncle Curly. Golden Decision finds his best stride and comes on next. Less than a quarter of a mile to come. 3/4, 1:11 and 2. With the advantage, Super Jaguar still has the lead. Jamontier and Farley still trying. Golden Decision making up some ground while fourth. Jamontier taking a shot here. Here's Jamontier to take the lead from Super Jaguar. Third is Golden Decision. As they make their way to the wire, it's Jamontier in front. Super Jaguar second. Golden Decision finished third. Then Farley in 136 flat. And they're off. From between horses, Briella comes out firing. Corey's going to try to run with her up on the outside and miss Italy. A bit of a bobble at the start for Baby Lion, so she finds herself off the speed today. From between horses, Adios DD with Lil Annie Rose next. Then Come On Karen. She's off the speed, and the trailer is Street Exchange. The leader is Briella, and Edgar Zayas past the half-mile pole on top 2.5. Corey second, Baby Lion third. Up between horses, that's Lil Annie Rose getting started in Miss Italy. Trying to wind it up wide on the course is Street Exchange. edge in between runners and Come On Karen. Adios DD drops to last. Briella's still first. Corey now creeping closer. Corey within a neck. Corey is now in front as Briella has find and needs to find under pressure. A gap of 5. That's Miss Italy running home while 3 wide third. Looking for Come On Karen to slide up the inside here for Mirage through a 45 and 2 opening half mile. Corey on the outside takes a narrow lead. Briella is second. Miss Italy and Baby Lion third and fourth. Now angling to the far outside. Come On Karen with a lot of ground to make up, and time is running out. Corey is 16th from home and 3 on top. Down the center, it's Miss Italy, Come On Karen, and Baby Lion. It's Corey in front. Baby Lion for second. Come On Karen gets third late, then Miss Italy and Briella. And they're off. This big favorite, Overdue Honor, missed the start and is last to begin. It was a great start for Romantic Tale, who's headed off for the early lead. Up on the outside, Single Lady has speed. Kachu away in the top flight. Here's Moon Lady moving into fourth. Fifth inside, Smooth Music. Then back to Overdue Honor. A gap of 3 to Del Griffith, who's headed the wrong way. And the early trailer is Johnny Got Jets. Around the far turn they go. It's Romantic Tale on top by a length. Single Lady second. Moon Lady is now third. Overdue Honor after the bad break moving up to take third. Kachu is at the rail. 3 back to Smooth Music. Then Del Griffith and Johnny Got Jets. To the top of the stretch with Luca Panici and Romantic Tale still the target. Overdue Honor 3 wide on the outside. Single Lady is between horses. From the back, Smooth Music starts to get a move on as they swing for home. Even after blowing the start and being wide on the far turn, Overdue Honor tries to get away. Single Lady is right with them. It's Single Lady who has the lead. Overdue Honor running a giant race. 16th to go. Single Lady edging clear. Here's Del Griffith down the center. Del Griffith closing hard. Wow, that's too close to call. It was Single Lady inside and Del Griffith motored down the center in 106 flat. By 3, by 4, and moving away. Racing this time, and That's All She Wrote begins very well. The same could not be said for Tammany, who was awkward out of there. LEB Dancing showing speed at the inside, and she'll lead in the run to the first turn. From That's All She Wrote, who's away in second. Bella Sophie at a big price is an early third. On hold is Sparkling Plenty, fourth at the inside. Then it's Uptown Queen. She's racing just ahead of What a Knockout, who are 2 in front of Cash Refund. Then Tammany and the newcomer, Sugar, on top is last of the 9 with the speed on the top end as LEB Dancing. LEB Dancing to the backstretch run, leads by 2.5. That's All She Wrote second. Bella Sophie is third. At the rail, Sparkling Plenty follows along in fourth. On her outside, an Uptown Queen. A gap of 2. That's What a Knockouts. About 7 lengths off the lead. Then it's Cash Refund and Tammany. And still far back, the trailer is Sugar on top, not keeping up at all right now. Half a mile from the finish. The leader is LEB Dancing and Christian Torres by a length. That's All She Wrote is second. Bella Sophie third. Uptown Queen fourth. What a Knockout improves with Tammany. 2 better than Cash Refund, who improves ahead of Sparkling Plenty. And Dial Long Distance for Sugar on top. Around the far turn they go. The advantage still belongs to LEB Dancing. Here's a serious move from Uptown Queen and Tammany. Circling horses 4 wide on the outside at a big number. Tammany in high gear for Fanny Olson as the pace quickens noticeably. Less than a quarter of a mile from home. Tammany on the far outside is challenging Uptown Queen for the lead. Then it's That's All She Wrote and LEB Dancing. What a Knockout tries to get a slice. Tammany was very slow into stride, but she's hit high gear now. And Tammany is in the midst of a big upset. And she'll win easy. Tammany is in front by 5 in the end. Second is Uptown Queen. What a Knockout rallies for third. They're off. Not an especially quick beginning for Alistair. He was last to break. It was a good start for Captured by Fate, who's headed off for the early lead. Don Figure, the big long shot's going to run with him, and Omega Moon joins them from the outside. In the pink colors, that's 90 Days of Winter together with Alistair. And then it's a gap of another 4 to Strong Ending, and another 3 to the trailer, Power. Out of the chute onto the main course with the advantage, Don Fager. In between horses, Captured by Fate. Omega Moon makes it a party 3 wide. On from fourth, it's 90 Days of Winter, just a half length better than Alistair. It's a gap of another 2.5 to Power, and now the trailer is Strong Ending. The opening quarter went to Captured by Fate, but he's had pressure on both sides. On the far outside, Omega Moon is making a bid to take over. He just did. Don Fager is trying to keep up. 90 Days of Winter ran into no place land, and he's now shuffled himself back. From the outside, it's Alistair into the top flight. He's now into second. Rallying from the back is Power. Strong Ending tries to get out of last as Omega Moon has the lead. Omega Moon to the top of the stretch, leads by 2.5. Alistair is second. Now Arroyo's got some clear racetrack for 90 Days of Winter. He's under a whip ride while third at the inside, trying to wind it up from the back. Here's Strong Ending, circling horses in the white cap with less than a quarter of a mile to come. With the advantage, it's Omega Moon off the turn with a 4-length head start. Alistair is second. Down the center, Strong Ending from between 90 Days of Winter, but Omega Moon is clear and clear by many. Up on the outside, Strong Ending tries to catch Alistair for second, then 90 Days of Winter at 8 to 5. It's Delacerta Racing's Omega Moon in front. Up second, Strong Ending. Third was Alistair. Fourth was 90 Days of Winter. And they're off. From the center, Catching Fish gets the first call and fires forward from the lead with Strong Headed in tight toward the inside. Long Beach Kid splitting horses and is on to challenge. From the outside, Not So Easy into the top flight. Back fifth is Shining Through. Then back to South Point Drive. The early trailer is Go Mike. The early leader is Catching Fish. Catching Fish at a big price has the lead by 3 parts of a length. Not So Easy on the outside, a tugging second. Backing off third is Long Beach Kid ahead of Shining Through and Strong Headed. Then Go Mike and South Point Drive. The opening quarter was 24 seconds flat as they race into the backstretch. Gadiel Martinez and Catching Fish on top a length and a half. Not So Easy is there second, 2.5 to Long Beach Kid in third. Shining Through on the outside is there fourth and at the inside Strong Headed. Then back to South Point Drive and Go Mike. Separated by 8 lengths in the run less than 5 furlongs from home. Catching Fish went 48-3 for a half mile and leads by a length and a quarter. Not So Easy second. Long Beach Kid begins to creep a bit closer in third. Likewise for a rail running Strong Headed. He'll need a way through, but he's traveling pretty well. In Traffic is shining through ahead of Go Mike, and the trailer is South Point Drive. The leader is Catching Fish. 3 wide, Long Beach Kid. 2 wide, Not So Easy. Waiting his turn. 4th is Strong Headed. Then shining through in Go Mike. At the back is South Point Drive. All to play for here after 3 quarters. In 1:13-1, it's now Long Beach Kid who has come away with the lead. Into the clear now. Here's the run from Strong Headed. Catching Fish tries to battle on. Go Mike in the red. Down the center. Strong Headed loose, charging and powering by. Strong Headed 8-5, and now he's kicking clear with authority. Here's Go Mike up into second. Down the center, South Point Drive gets third. It's Strong Headed in front. Go Mike is second. South Point Drive third. Then Long Beach Kid and Catching Fish. And they're off. Good start in the center for I'm a G6, who heads off for the early advantage. Down at the rail, Pro Quality won't let him get far. Gloria Florida content to sit third. And on hold at the back is Soleil Volante. He does his best running later, and he's last of the 4 behind the speed of I'm a G6. I'm a G6 and Romero Mirage lead by a length. At the rail, Pro Quality is second, back to third in Gloria Florida. And then it's a gap of 4 to an unhurried Soleil Volante. So here's Miguel Vasquez. He wants to save rail position with Pro Quality, so he's got to go up and challenge for the lead with I'm a G6 alongside. The quarter time was 23-4. Off the flank of the top duo is Gloria Florida while third, and 3.5 to Soleil Volante. They make their way to the half-mile point. Pro Quality in front by a neck. Up on the outside, I'm a G6 is second. The opening half mile was strong, 45-3. They picked it up in the second quarter when Miguel moved on the inside horse. Back to last is Soleil Volante, but he's got to like what he sees as he's got an embattled trio up front. To the top of the stretch, I'm a G6, Dixon Ecky in front, Gloria Florida on the outside. Pro Quality, the first to come under serious pressure. He's toward the rail. 2.5 to Soleil Volante, who tries to gather some steam from the back after 3 quarters. And 109-1, they're at the top of the stretch. I'm a G6 is the longest price in the field, and he's an 1/8 of a mile from home, and he's in front. Pro Quality is second, Gloria Florida is third, Soleil Volante back to 4th. He never got out of 5th gear, but they come home for the wire with I'm a G6 clear. I'm a G6 at 9-1 wins. Gloria Florida second, Pro Quality was third. Soleil Volante trailed throughout in 134-4. And they're off. He's second in the 2-path. Ground on her inside. Race. A quarter of a mile to go, and he's 6 on top. It's last of the 12 as they roll into the backstretch. And they're off in the Martha Washington. Vintage Style was a length slow to start. Good start at the rail for Hannah Lima, who's headed off for the early advantage. Looking for forward position is Karakatsi. Out 3 wide, charges dropped into the top flight. TikTok Famous is off the speed today with Lady Emily along the rail. They're followed by Starship Enterprise, 2 better than Champagne Ivy, and the trailer is Vintage Style. In the run around the first turn, Edgard Zayas and Hanalima have rail position and the lead. Karakatsi is latched on to her second, 2.5 better than Charges, drop third. Lady Emily at the inside is now fourth to her outside, and TikTok Famous. 2 back to Starship Enterprise, working 3 ahead of Peachtree Stable Champagne Ivy, and the trailer is Vintage Style, and the leader is Hanalima. 24-1 for a reasonable opening quarter. Hanalima leads by half a length. Karakatsi continues to press the issue, while second, 2.5 better than an improving TikTok Famous, who's outside of Charges, dropped. Then back to Lady Emily and Starship Enterprise. Still nothing from Champagne Ivy or Vintage Style. That's the 8 of them as they round the far turn. Zayas lets out a notch on Hanalima, who has the lead 3 parts of length. Karakatsi tries to get back on terms. TikTok Famous let go for a 3-wide run. Charges dropped in with an upset threat, while fourth she needs a little racing room. Off the turn in the stretch drive, and the leader is still Hanalima. She leads by a length and a quarter. Charges dropped is through on the fence. Karakatsi and Starship Enterprise, 1/8 of a mile to go. Karakatsi very game, and she takes the lead. Charges dropped, kicks to her on the rail, and Starship Enterprise between. Here's Starship Enterprise to spring a big upset as she gets up to win the Martha Washington from Karakatsi in second. Charges drop third at 136-3. Runners away. From the center, takes 2 to wiggle, begins quickly. Fiery Princess and May I have speed. Queen of Barrio has foot, moving out the rail. Astromelia trying to hold ground toward the rail. Deep on the course in Velvet Isle, then Shell Phone ahead of Flying Sophia and Coffee Buzz Buzz. A gap of 3 to Pit Tofina, then it's My Miss Miracle, and Audrey's at the back. They leave the backstretch and move on to the far turn. Fiery Princess has the lead through a 22-2 opening quarter. May I moving to the leader second. Velvet Isle 3 wide third. Looking for racing room is Astromelia with takes 2 to wiggle down at the rail. Queen of Barrio 3 wide with 4 lengths to make up. Then running home from the back is Coffee Buzz Buzz. There's a 1/4 mile left to go. With the advantage, it's Fiery Princess who turns for home on top, a length and a quarter. Second is Velvet Isle. Astromelia next with May I and Queen of Barrio. There's an 1/8 of a mile to go. Jonathan Gonzalez trying to get 1 more furlong from Fiery Princess. She's responding gamely. She leads by 2. Velvet Isle is running after her second. The battle's for minors. Coming home for the wire. Fiery Princess hangs on to win it. Velvet Isle was second. Takes 2 to wiggle is third. Then it's a photo between Astromelia and Queen of Barrio. 105-3.
And that wraps up Saturday's action. We're back here on Sunday on Father's Day with an exciting 10-race card. Our first race post, 12:50 p.m. Come out, take your dad out to the races, and have some fun. We'll see you here tomorrow, 12:50, the first race post. Good night. Good luck.